It has been 6 days since I've loaded up Nobles Club 192, and during that time I've actually published all of the prior videos of this series. When it comes to Civilization 4 stuff that I'm not live streaming, I do give a delay, because there's been times where I've started to play a game of Civilization 4 and I'm like, this isn't interesting. Or like, this is dumb, and I delete it all. That's happened quite a bit with Civ4. So I've been looking at this map wondering, what the hell have I been doing, and what the hell do I want to do with this game? Turn 121, 150 AD. I've got 10 cities. Zara's got a settler that he's trying to wedge in here again. I will be claiming this spot. I could have been more aggressive with sealing off this, and I could have been more aggressive with sealing off the corner here. I failed to do that. Now, of course, I am still getting great land, but I could have denied the AI this and backfilled. I could even gone so far as to closing my borders. You know, there were only 3 AIs on this side of the continent. I eliminated 2 of them, and I've basically just been the one who's been settling, like, according to map generation, 3 civs worth of land. There's 4 civs over here on the central to western side. I don't know how big that side of the Pangea is. One of those things were just like a shrug. We're getting some nice commercial trade routes, which is buoying me to greatness and power. Let me unpause the game here. We'll be grabbing music soon, which will get us a free great artist. It'll allow us to build the Sistine Chapel, and will eventually unlock the path to military tradition. Beyond that, looking through the tech tree, I want to start basically putting myself in position to kill. If I'm going to go for a cuirassier or cavalry rush, one thing I like to do is go after education for universities. For universities, but those do have a considerable hammer cost. And while it can open up liberalism, like, military traditions cost compared to liberalism isn't that much. Sure, I'm technically saving a bit, but if I want to get cuirassiers into cavalry, what I can do is instead just go for guilds to grab gunpowder. So we're looking at something like civil service to get paper. We need paper to get printing press. We'll also need alphabet and machinery. We can trade for alphabet somewhere along the way. Printing press will also improve our villages and towns, getting us an extra point of commerce. So that's not a bad thing for me to, get sooner. So civil service, I can get paper, I can grab machinery, go guilds, gunpowder, grab nationalism for that golden age, somewhere along the way. We'll figure it out, right? So, civil service after that. And I guess, yeah, I'll just research philosophy myself instead of using something like a great scientist. I'm quite some distance from grabbing another specialist, another great person. I have 10 cities, I have not been micromanaging them or my worker turns as well as I could have, but that is an effort to keep these videos moving. Like if I were just playing this on my own, I could spend 5, 8, 10 minutes scrutinizing the cities and properly allotting them tiles, but I'm not, with, live commentary, Grimith, Rusty Civilization 4, I don't have the focus right now to make the best snap choices on those things, and I just want to keep this stuff moving. This is a Monarch teaching tool, not a deity teaching tool. Okay. It's just worth noting that printing press would help me with my research of other things faster due to villages and towns getting 1 extra commerce. I'm not exactly sure what order I should go in with things. I know that I want those 2, though. So we'll go after those 2. As for these cities... I'm building the mausoleums so that my golden ages are 50% longer. And then I'm stacking under other wonders in there, basically to just slow down the AI's ability to progress technologically. Delhi is growing, and that's fine. They're building the Colossus, so I can get a little bit of extra commerce. I don't plan on researching this. I don't think this is going to be an astronomy map, folks. The city is building the Forbidden Palace to shave off on some maintenance costs due to the distance from Palace. I could have relocated the palace here, but I knew the Forbidden Palace would come up, and while Constantinople is a great capital spot, Cusco is a good capital spot. And I do have cottageable land. Like, if I didn't have, like, any feasible cottageable land here, if this was just, like, to build quetches, then I would definitely have relocated my capital. Also, a few viewers noted that for a long time, I left these seafood tiles unworked. And that's just because, like, all my other cities don't have seafood. Just the one. I plan on building another one here later. Just like one of those things. Like, ugh. I want the city to grow. I can have it build a settler later. So, yes. I was considering, like, automating the workers. I did give it some thought. I'm deciding against it. Perhaps against my better judgment. Ah, good times. What the hell? Gotta keep an eye out on stuff like that, you know? But yeah, I did consider automating. I decided against it. Even with, like, some miscues due to, like, me not paying attention properly to all these cities, I will be better at doing this than the AI will. Just depends on how attentive I am. Let's research that. I didn't even bother, like, visiting any of the AIs to see if I could wheel or deal. I would like to grab Alphabet, but I will grab Alphabet in a bit, damn it. Actually, you do have some gold. How willing am I to speed up your research by giving you currency? I think I'm not. I think I'm not. Continue to clear cut around here. We're clear cutting around here too. Are you? Do not anger me. Okay. We want that pig. Chop this down. So, Hattie has been in full-on religious spread mode. She's been building missionaries to bolster up her religion that she founded, and she's been using her hammers on that, which has solidified almost every player in the game their own religious block, leaving Willem out on his own. Hattie is the worst enemy of Willem. Willem doesn't have a worst enemy. Everyone else is kind of as they are, so these two will never trade with each other. But these folks could end up trading with each other. That +5 there for we care for our brothers and sisters of the faith there. Both of them are cautious towards Willem, but they don't hate him. Please, please, cautious. Please, please, cautious. Please, 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 cautious. Something else for me to consider is, like, if I plan on, like, going to war, maybe, possibly, potentially, I could just let these folks settle the cities and I can resolve them myself. I don't think so. You refuse to stop trading with our worst enemy. It's true. I may end up becoming Willem's worst enemy as a result of that. Alright, let's settle this city. Do I have anything queued up here? Kinda. That's fine. Come back to me never. Alright. We'll grab music next turn. That'll be nice. The mausoleum is going to be built next turn. That's also nice. You working that tile is a disappointment. Don't do that. That does get the Colossus out a turn faster. But I'm chopping that forest down. I guess that's acceptable for now. Forbidden Palace will be built next turn. That's good. Tiwanaku's going to grow next turn. I'll probably have them build a settler or a worker there. Machu Picchu's growing. The city is... okay. I don't want it to grow anymore right now. Let's get another worker here. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That'll be okay. We just built that, of course. Alright. Notice that I preemptively turned music off, so I don't have to deal with content ID matches that I have to, like, swat down. Do I want to save these spots for, like, windmilling? No, I do think I want, you know, that production there for the capital. Alright, and you just... I'm gonna hold on to this for... No, I'm not. Let's go ahead and get that early value. I'll be able to swap some civics along the way. 12 turns of Golden Age here. Spices are connected to my empire, despite the lack of road here, because they're alongside a river that our cities have access to. So it's not imperative for me to fix that. Alright. Let's take a look at everything. Yummy. We'll leave that as it is. Delhi will grow in 2 turns and have the Colossus done in 2 turns. We'll have you work that tile. You're deciding to use an engineer. Don't do that. Although that is the difference between getting the Colossus out a turn sooner. I will permit it then. Constantinople is going to grow here. That's good. Except for the part where you don't really have any tile improvements to work. I'd give you a specialist instead. Give me a worker then. Tiwanaku is going to continue to grow. You do have other tile improvements you can work, so... get that settler out anyway. Machu Picchu's gonna grow. They don't have any other tile improvements to work either, but I'm building the Shwedagon Paya there. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna be growing here, and we're getting to work on tile improvements, but it's gonna take some time. We don't really have any more tile improvements to work here. I could whip this courthouse. It's a 2-pop whip. We'll wait on that. And you'll get the terrace out next turn. Okay. Let's move there. You... build a mine here. That's no surprise. Where the hell are these war chariots to help me out, man? Oh, hi. Good heavens. The archers are coming in from full force from the north. That's understandable. I guess I'm leaving this city as it is for now, huh? Don't do that. But you are allowed to mine that. Build a mine there. Begin clearing out the jungle there. Looks like he's turned his settler away once I settled that spot. This will take a number of worker turns to improve. Eventually, like, the creative Civ is going to get the tiles around him, but it will take some time. You know, religion did get spread there. I do have strong control over this territory. I wouldn't mind organized religion. Judaism isn't in that many of my cities, though. I thought Hattie had spread it better than that. Maybe she's not in full-on build missionary mode. And I am mistaken. You know, after the Colossus, I think I want to grab the statues here. Can I trade for stone? Doesn't really look like it, but I could trade some of my resources. For iron. Can I get a Quetch out in one turn here? If I work some really bad tiles, I can. Come on, Hattie. Be a team player, Hattie. I could spark some warfare on the continent, but I would definitely need... I would definitely need Alphabet to make some magic happen. I think I like that idea. Hey, I'll give you currency. You don't have that much gold on hand, though. Actually, I'm the one who can spark some wars. Let's do it. I want you to fight Gilgamesh. What do you want for that? Ugh. You want a lot. Okay. I'll get back to you in a minute. I want Alphabet.
Words have the power to both destroy and heal.
And I'll make some wheel. I'll wheel and deal a bit.
And kind, they can change our world.
He was on his way to researching that anyway. Because he didn't give me as much value for that as he could have. How we doing here? That's fine. Yeah, I like the idea of getting the Great Library done sooner. That's fine by me. That'll be fine. Look at all that coastline. I mean, even if these are going to grow eventually, why not work that sweet, yummy coast for all that commerce? Ugh, it's disgusting. Golden Age Colossus Financial Coast. Ugh, it's beautiful. I love it. That's not beautiful. That hurts me. That hurts my soul. I'm dying on the inside. Well... yeah, I see you coming. Whoa. I did not mean to do that. You give me control back. I guess that's fine, though. You're doing okay. And you're you. You too. That city's got a lot of work ahead of it still. Next turn. Okay. Only valid spot for a galley to spawn is right there. I like it. Hmm. What were the odds there? 4.5% chance. Ugh. That sucked. There we go. No galleys. Well, there's that tile. Okay. This city needs tile improvements. So, let's head down. Dropping the ball, Hattie. Come on. Help me out here. Thought you loved me. Why won't you love me, Hattie? Thought a relationship meant something, right? I also wanted to build improvements around here, too. Well, didn't happen. That worker can go build improvements there, I guess. Alright, you got that Quetcha out. Let's work some better tiles with you. I'll probably whip that courthouse. Okay. We're sort of keeping track of things. 11 cities. Egypt's definitely got room to grab more with their war chariots versus archers. Oh yeah. Can't believe I forgot. Well, I can believe I forgot that already, because I'm a terrible person when it comes to playing this game, it seems. I forget this crap now. Much to my eternal frustration. You want a lot. You would have nothing to gain from these wars. I thought it would be because you didn't like me enough. And Gilgamesh may be pleased, but he still doesn't like me enough. Okay, so this will be how I spark war on the land, huh? Okay. Fine. Okay, I can avoid giving away civil service here. I don't want to give away civil service right now. I'm okay with giving away metal casting and calendar and alphabet. Giving away metal casting allows these two to make a trade. Because she'll have metal casting and he won't. Metal casting, calendar, alphabet, give me a war. I want a war on this continent. War slows down the AI's tech rate. Now, war that I could have Zara declare on Willem or Hattie would be cheaper, but I don't want any of the AIs to be in a two-front war, because that will cause them to piece out of things quicker. And they might also be overwhelmed and overrun faster. I would like a war with Gilgamesh, but it doesn't seem like that's just feasible. I don't have enough trade chips to make that happen. I guess I can skip monarchy. I do want feudalism, though. It's a consequence if I skip monarchy. Give me this. I'll give you metal casting so that Hattie can't give it to you.
A multitude of rulers is not a good thing. Let there be one ruler, one king.
Let's make that swap. No. Can't have everything I want, it seems. I was looking between those two tiles. Oh well. Let's have you work that hill instead. Need another cottage. More cottages for the cottage empire, the cottage throne. Chop that down. The Shwadaga Empire will allow me to flip into any religious civic that I want. You're working on that. Let's get you started. Alright, I thought I said I was going to have you improve over there. Well, you're moved now. I moved you now, so that's where you're going to be. Enjoy. It's my gift to you, oh precious city. I could just have you build another settler for me. Yeah. I like that idea. We'll have you grow onto that market, I guess. Settler will be done there. And afterwards, this city should definitely grow. Although it will be growing through the power of wealth, because I don't have anything for that city to build anymore. I'll whip that courthouse soon. Okay, so it's 325 AD. We've gone through a staggering number of turns here. I'm going to call an episode there. I've been trying to do a little bit more management. We've got 11 cities. We'll have a 12th. I'll fill in there. A 13th. I'll probably end up extending to there. Assuming Hattie doesn't grab that first. I have 13 workers for 11 cities? Yeah. I mean, there's no point in me even bothering to go to war with all this land to fill in, right? Also, hello. Let's cross over. And I'll end the episode here. Take care.